Hey, what's up guys, this is Darth9 and this is the 18-2 COD4 Search and Destroy with my golden AK. I'm not using ideal perks for Search and Destroy because I wasn't actually planning on it, on like playing Search and Destroy. I was in here with a friend, so I didn't have my class set up properly. If I was planning on playing Search and Destroy, I'd probably be using Bomb Squad, and for my third tier perk I'd probably use like Extreme Conditioning or Ninja, or sorry, Dead Silence, but obviously I didn't have time, so... And in COD4 there's only like 5 custom class spots, so you can't really have a bunch of classes set for every situation, like every game mode that you want to play. So yeah, COD4 Search and Destroy, I used to play it a ton back in the day when COD4 was new. Nowadays I usually just play like Ground War, but like if I got on COD4, but if I was going to play Search and Destroy in any Call of Duty game, I'd probably come to COD4 for it because I find it the most fun. Maybe it's because I played so much Search and Destroy back when it was new and I kind of remember the routes and stuff, but I also think it's kind of fun because of the way it's set up. Like, it doesn't have all the equipment that Black Ops has. I find Search and Destroy in Black Ops to be kind of slow paced and not as fun just because like of the motion sensors and the camera spikes and stuff like that. I really don't like it, but COD4 Search and Destroy, I find it pretty fun, and I like it a lot more than Modern Warfare 2 Search and Destroy, because in Modern Warfare 2 there tends to be a lot of snipers, and here you can see like the majority of people are using red guns, and I find it a lot more fun. You have to think a bit more, and yeah, I just find it to be a lot more entertaining. So if I was using Extreme Conditioning, which is probably one of the best choices to use in Search and Destroy, I would probably be rushing a lot more, but since my perks weren't really ideal, I played a bit more defensively. As you can see here, I'm watching my team's back to see if they flank, because my team's trying to get into A, but if they get shot in the back, it won't be very helpful, because I'll have to try and plant it by myself. I can't remember what the outcome of this round is, but whatever. So the reason I'm posting this 18-2 COD4 Search and Destroy instead of the 22-0 Modern Warfare 2 Search and Destroy right now is because in my last commentary I asked you guys what you would prefer, but at that point I didn't realize that my channel's anniversary is coming up in 3 days, so April 16th, and I kind of want, like, now that I know that it's coming up, I kind of want to save my my 22-0 for 3 days from now when it's my channel's anniversary, so I can post it then, because that 22-0 Search and Destroy, it was actually the first day that I had my Hapog, so it was kind of like a special game, and I haven't posted on my channel yet, so I think it would be kind of special to post it on the anniversary just to do something kind of cool for that day. So if you guys want to see that game, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do, because it's a really good game, and it was really awesome for me because the first day having my Hapog, you can probably imagine how excited I was to get a 22-0 Search and Destroy. Oh, and if any of you guys didn't know what a Hapog is, sorry. Oh, look at that bad aim. But yeah, Hapog is the recording device I use. It's what most commentators use. It's called a Hapog HD PVR, and you hook it up to your Xbox and it records your games. So yeah, just in case you didn't know. So lately a lot of people have been asking me for tips about Call of Duty, and I find it kind of weird to answer tips about older Call of Duty games, so I'm going to try and go over tips that are more linear and will transfer over well to other Call of Duty games, like particularly like Black Ops and stuff. So one of the things that's really bothered me for a long time is that the kill cams in Call of Duty, they aren't very accurate at all. They just give you kind of like a rough idea of what happened. A lot like in Black Ops, how the theater mode, it is not an accurate representation of what happened at all. It's just kind of there to give you an idea of what happened. So like if you have no idea how you died, it'll kind of show you where the guy was and stuff, but it's not for like seeing the guy's accuracy or anything like that. Same with the kill cams in Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and World at War. The kill cams are always messed up, because if you're quick-scoping a guy, a lot of the times it'll mess up how long the guy that quick-scoped you, or sorry, I mixed up the story, but okay, say you get quick-scoped, you watch the kill cam and it shows that the guy didn't even look through his scope, but he just saw like black on his scope and it didn't go all the way through so that he could see through it. Oftentimes when that happens, he actually did see through his scope, but he just did it so quickly that the kill cam didn't show it because the kill cams are messed up. And for some reason, this has caused a lot of people to think that black scoping is a tactic that works. And what black scoping is basically is when you go to look through your scope but you don't look all the way through it, so you can't actually see through it yet, and then you shoot. This is equivalent to a no scope, and you should avoid it at all costs. There's really no point in doing this because it's very inaccurate. You'll never get a good game if you're going to try and black scope the whole time. The only time you should use a black scope is if a guy is within no scoping, like barrel stuff range, and like he sneaks up on you out of nowhere, and you go to scope in on him, like to quick scope him, but you realize that you don't have enough time because he's rushing up on you and he's gonna like knife you or something. That's when you want to black scope, because you're already bringing up your scope. But if you wait to bring it all the way up, he's gonna kill you. Then just go for the no scope, because if you've already got your scope halfway up, it's equivalent to a no scope. All right, so just to try and clear things up, there's no such thing as black scoping. It doesn't work. It's just no scoping, and the only time you should do it is if you're in a panic. Never do it on purpose. All right, so there's a few other things that have come out of these inaccurate kill cams that people have been very misled by. A lot of the times, if you get killed by a red gun, it'll look like the guy wasn't even shooting you. It looks like he was trailing behind you with his shots, but you still died. This is an inaccurate representation of what happened. Basically, the guy was actually shooting you, but the kill cam's messed up, so it shows like he wasn't shooting you. But for some reason, people always complain about this, and they always use it as a scapegoat for why they died, like that it wasn't a fair death, but really it was. And the only thing that was messed up was the kill cam. And yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that because it's been bugging me for a long time. People, ever since Modern Warfare 2, when people saw the kill cams in Modern Warfare 2 and they weren't accurate, like a lot of the times people would call you a hacker if you quickscope a few guys in a kill cam in Modern Warfare 2, because when everybody sees the kill cam, everybody starts like conspiring against that player because it looks like he was black scoping, but he was really accurate, and he was looking through his scope. And I don't know, just inaccurate kill cams just made a mess of everything, and it misled a lot of people. And I just wanted to make sure that all my subscribers aren't fooled by inaccurate kill cams, because when you get killed by a guy, usually you were outplayed and the guy actually did kill you properly, and it wasn't a no scope or black scope or whatever. He actually quick scoped you. Alright, so just to clear things up. Oh, also something else that came out of those bad kill cams is that when people hard scope, often it looks like they didn't kill you, but it's the same story there. So yeah, and the host ends the game here, so this is the end of the game. So thanks for watching, guys. In 3 days from now, I'll post a 22-0 search and destroy in Modern Warfare 2. Hopefully some of you guys can ask me some more questions on Twitter, because I try to ask for questions to answer on Twitter today, and I didn't get that many responses. So if you guys want me to answer questions on Twitter in a commentary, then please ask me them, because I'd like to get some questions answered, because a lot of people ask me the same questions in personal messages and stuff like that, and it'd be cool if I could answer them all in a commentary. And also, if you have some questions about this video, then put them in the comments. Okay, so see you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.